What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Well, can only move so many couches. Hello and welcome into the Wednesday edition of your show. My name is Gary. I am your still overweight host, but getting a little bit better. About to get that bikini body I've been trying so hard to get just in time for winter. So that's a little update on me. This show right here, still as far as we know, the only show going live Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m., originating out of Saskatoon. That makes it different. That makes it special. And that's how you stand out. So thank you for being a part of it and allowing us to continue on our quest to make the world a better place by spreading the good word of treating others how you want to be treated, understanding the world doesn't evolve around you, the importance of karma, doing good things and having them happen to you. That's what we're trying to get out here. So thank you to you for giving us that opportunity. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted. We also went as far as to thank you for helping us on that quest with the camera, the greatest camera, the only camera that matters. Oh, she was just there. Oh, Marge, come on, girl. You were just on your spot. Come on back. It's going to be a tough one. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this. I like that. There we go. Oh, look at that jump. There you go. Stay there, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, you know she's jumping the second we can. The Maggie Cam. Look at that. Good. Look at those ears go back. Well done, Margaret. Good job. Oh, she's jumping. I know she's going to. The Maggie Cam, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. When you walk in those majestic doors, you are greeted by the other greatest greeting dog in the history of businesses in this city. That dog is named Leroy. And Leroy walks you up to the till. He's got a bed right beside the door. And then he introduces you to Mike and Rochelle. And Mike and Rochelle, or Rochelle, one of them will be in there, will take you through your shopping experience. They will guide you expertly with passion and all the other things you would expect from a really, really awesome business, okay? That's what they do. And when Meg and I go in there, she loves to treat herself to all the treats. Dude, that chair's so low. Good. It should be able to pop
here
up.
with my dad. Hi. Thanks for bringing me in.
That's so
Make your
good.
kids work.
It should pop up. Do you want to pop it up or are you
Yeah.
comfy? Okay,
No,
we'll get
I'll
there.
pop it up. I think it looks weird.
It looks cute, I think, is the term. Very cute. So when Marge and I walk in there, they got treats galore, all right? Every Tuesday and Thursday, they got the bones on sale, all right? And they got giant buckets full of treats. Marge always likes to sample the tasty snacks, and they're okay with that because they're, again, really, really good people. And then they got all the fashion accessories you need, the fancy collars, these new buckle-up collars that are incredible. They got matching leashes with those bad boys. We got the Marvel Comics one up here because Marge loves comic books. As well, they got all the TV shows, movies, all that stuff. It's all on these collars and matching leashes. They got the normal ones, they got the long ones, the short ones, everything you need. Then they got the toys. So many toys, it's unbelievable. Walls full of them. You can do a little toy shopping at the front, but then when you walk to the aisles, more aisles of toys. They got aisles of clothing. Yes, clothing. You want a rider jersey for your dog? They got you. That's the type of stuff that's going on over there. They got the raw food, if you're looking to change your animal's diet, right in the back in the fridges, right beside the best puppy spa you will ever experience inside a building. I'm telling you, it's second to none. And then there's more aisles with more toys and medicines and foods for your different pets, not just your dogs or your cats. And then they got the crates, they got the beds, all of that there. They also do the licensing for you. They will sign you up for all that stuff. And they're local, and they care. Really, really, really good people. They're also open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris. Marge and I were just there the other day, and we said hello to them because we went after work, and it was a fantastic experience, like it always is. I just remembered right now as well that one of our guests on the All the Way Roundtable is asking about the connection with our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. So we're going to get into that here as well today once the All the Way Roundtable commences. So you're looking for a great local business run by really, really good, kind people. Pet Planet on 8th Street is the place for you. I promise you. Okay, so head on over, say hello, and make your life better with our friends at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. There you go. She stayed the whole time. She must have realized she was in the AC. Oh, look at.
She knows.
Oh, now she's settling in. Very, very impressive. It is time to introduce our guests for today. First off, one of my favorite people. We call him Mr. Baseball, the PA voice of the Berries, and oh, so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Simon Hiatt.
He's short, but he's not that short.
How you doing?
It's the chair. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It
warm.
did have a real dynamic of, hey, Dad, are we on the show yet?
Golly
Yeah.
gee willikers. These lights are bright.
It sure is. And to get back to your other statement, yes, it is very hot out.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're staying cool out there.
Took my dog Lucy for a walk just before
Lucy.
before
Love
heading
that.
out, and yeah, we were. It's one of those where, you know, I mean, I'm sure Maggie's the same way. You know,
Yeah.
wants to stop and smell everything.
Everything, yeah.
And it's like when she stops and smells something while I'm in a patch of shade, it's like, yeah, you take your time,
Yeah.
Lou. All good.
Good spot.
Yeah.
Good spot. How many walks does Lucy get?
It's 2 a day.
Wow, okay, you're on it.
So typically it breaks down. My wife will take her for some sort of a dog park romp in the morning
Nice.
because she's up much earlier than I am. And then I will usually take her in the afternoon. And here's the thing.
There we go.
We're getting ready to go away.
Oh, no.
We're going out of town.
Oh, no.
So we're leaving her and Wrigley the cat,
Continue. No, all good. Keep going. All good.
who made an appearance a couple of weeks
Yes,
ago.
beautiful, handsome
Yeah.
cat.
So they're staying with, or we're having somebody new come into the house, and
To take
this
care,
person seems phenomenal,
to animal sit.
but it's also scary when you're leaving the beast behind.
You're talking to a guy who helicoptered parented his dog so badly that if she sees me leave the premises, she literally digs out under the fence and goes out looking for me.
Wow.
And then I get a phone call saying, hey,
and
do
she's
you have a
got
dog?
3 legs. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, so I know all about leaving the animal
Yeah.
with, and I'm the monster. I created that situation.
Yeah.
The reason I asked about the walks is because Marge, when I first got her, I was told she can't go on a lot of walks. And I said, dude, I'm already taking the dog. Like, you don't got to sell me anymore. Like, this is incredible. So she gets about one good one every sort of week and a half.
Sure.
Because you can't overwork the body because it wears her
Absolutely.
out. Yeah, so I always thank all of the puppy gods that I got such a good one who doesn't make Dad have to exercise.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's the perfect.
Although, if
puppy.
she really cared about you getting that bikini bod,
That's true. She
might
would
be
be
like, "Dad,
fighting.
come on,
Well,
go."
she does that every now and then too. I shouldn't say that she doesn't want to.
I think
go.
you look fantastic. I think you're
Right back at you,
you're
buddy.
the handsomest man I know.
We're a couple of handsome fellas, and speaking of, we got one more to bring in here today. The reason we call this edition of your show the All the Way Around Table edition, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Coach Number One.
Where is he?
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
there
the
he
toque
is.
on today.
It's not hot there.
Oh, dude, how you doing?
I'm defrosting.
Now, is there any type of apparel that the road runners don't have?
Yeah, we need to get a couple slickers. What do we call them? BP tops? Remember the jackets you'd wear? What would we call those?
The jackets
a,
you'd
a
wear.
raincoat?
No, but you know, like when guys are taking batting practice, they might have like a 3/4 sleeve or a zip
yeah,
up. It's a
I have-
lighter jacket.
I have a rhino one. I literally have one. You know what? You guys talk much. I'm going to go grab it and see what it says on it. I'm excited for this. Hold on. Take it away, Simon.
Man, you lit a fire there under him. That was impressive. Like a windbreaker kind of thing? Is that what you mean?
Well, it's not a windbreaker. Like it's specific to baseball. Anyways, we need to get some of those. But it was yesterday when I went out to go to the gym. There was frost on the windows. This morning we went out for a walk. It was 4 degrees, and I'm still feeling it. So that's why I had the beanie on, or the toque. I should call it toque for our show.
Beanie works.
And
that's-
I just keeping it on because we didn't have the heater kick on because I don't know. Anyways, I'm still cold. That's the bottom line.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Defrosting.
It's 31 or something here today.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect.
It's gross. I remember when I was there, I had a blue toque that I brought with me, and everyone kept calling it a beanie, and I was like, "What do you mean beanie?"
You just missed. He was talking
Yeah,
about.
I got the
oh,
earpiece
you
in, I
right.
could hear
You got the
everything.
earpiece. You aren't just psychic.
Look at this. Look at this bad boy.
So, what do you call that?
I don't know. I was hoping you would know. I just wanted to show it off. That's the Rhinos logo right there. And it's like you wear it for warm-ups when it's chilly out, and it keeps you warm.
I do have a Cubs version of that.
Yeah.
Although I have a Cubs version of.
I wanted to see what it was called on the back. So this is a Easton 100% polyester, designed in California, made in China. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what it is. That's too bad. But it'll look good up there.
Bet you Coach Kamatu would know.
Oh, he would know for sure. That's sort of right up his alley. He's Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Fashion himself. What's the temp there today, young man?
5 degrees.
Wow. So you're getting... Do you ever get minus? Does it ever get low enough?
I think it gets to minus the odd time in the winter, like 1 or 2.
Okay.
And people just find it odd when you say minus because they never have to say it. Whatever number they say, it's just automatically assumed that it's in the positive. So
It would be like if we started giving the temperature in Kelvin or something. What? What are you talking about?
I have no idea what that means. You say Kelvin?
Kelvin.
Is that something?
Degrees Kelvin, yeah. So absolute zero. Like I
Oh,
think
boy, here we go.
freezing in Kelvin it's like 238 or something. So it's a scale that was built entirely around absolute zero, which is the coldest temperature possible on
course.
Earth, which I think is 0 on Kelvin and is, I don't know.
Too smart. That's what I say.
High school was a long
Too
time
smart
ago.
right
Yeah.
there. So we put out
It's great when things aren't fact checked. You can just say stuff.
as long as you say legend has it right
You just-
before. That's a rule we have here. If you say legend has it, then you can say whatever you want. You know, because you're not saying it's true. You're just saying you've heard. We teased last week, Coach number 1, the connection between myself and Pet Planet on 8th Street. Yeah. You want to hear this story? It's a beautiful story.
absolutely.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
So, all the way back, we're gonna hop in the DeLorean real quick. Okay? And we're gonna take you back. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, is that a number? Did he make it?
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to see it in the reflection on the TV over there.
Only one man would
I
be
think
able
it's
to
too
make an
tall
entrance
for
like
Curtis.
that. If he's
All I can
tall,
see is
you-
It's Coach Kamatu.
He'll know. Okay, before we get in that
Summoned
story,
him.
Coach 1, Coach Kamatu, what do you call this thing? No, it's not a rash. Anything? Bullpen jacket. That could work.
Oh, so I've always called it a BP top.
Yeah, BP
Now,
top. That'd
that
be
could
the
work
same
two
thing.
ways.
Yeah.
Bullpen or batting practice.
Okay. I like that. So there you go. Well, Coach Kamatu gets his headset ready to go here. Hopefully he can find all of his stuff. We will get into this. So we hop in the DeLorean. We go back to when I was on the radio doing the radio show. And when you're in radio, the biggest thing that you could do, and this is what I was told from the bosses, it's like, yeah, I know you're not making much money, but if you really want to make a living in this, you have to get endorsements. That's the big money maker. So you got to go out there, connect with businesses, and find people that will endorse you and your show, and then you make more money than the money that you're currently being made. So we go out and we go see all these businesses and we're promoting it. And it's a big chunk of money. Like it's a huge, huge commitment. So it's very hard to pull off. And a lot of like the best radio people around town, they all have their endorsements, and that's how you make a living. And they're all amazing. And I love them all. They're all fantastic at what they do. So we make a call into Pet Planet on 8th Street. And we roll in, and I meet Mike and I meet Rochelle, and we get talking. And they are very similarly aligned, like as human beings, as I am. They want, and that's why I always say that. When you talk about really good people doing good things, right off the bat, I realize these are good people. And they signed on for an endorsement. My first ever and only endorsement in the biz. Of 25 plus years in the radio biz, the only business that believed enough in myself and more importantly, Maggie. Make no mistake, Maggie was the deal breaker, and she always is. They believed in us so much so that they signed on for an endorsement. So with that endorsement, I got a little bit of cash, and I got a free bag of dog food every month. Now, this dog food, it's like one of the best bags of dog food you can get. Okay, very high brand. And I say this all the time. It's like the drug dealer giving the first taste is free. So we got Marge hooked on this incredibly expensive dog food, which we still feed her to this day. That's how her coat is so shiny and soft.
Yeah.
It's this Go dog food. And eventually that ran its course. And once it was completed, I let them know, hey guys, really, really appreciate you giving us an opportunity and getting us rolling with this stuff. And if I'm ever in a situation again where I feel like I can promote you, I'm going to come right back and I'm going to hit you up and we're going to do this. And Mike and Rochelle, of course, like, yes, absolutely. That sounds fantastic. We would love for that to happen. And then you fast forward to our very first, I guess you could say, sales call with this new place. At a time, by the way, where nobody has a clue what this is. Nobody understands a content creation studio. Nobody has any visual aid to see what this would be like. I had the idea of the Maggie cam. So I went in there, because I always go in there to buy all of our stuff for Maggie. And as I'm getting in, I let them know, I'm starting this thing. I got this idea. Here's a price point. What do you think? And instantly, without even thinking about it, yep, we're in. And this is after being very beaten down from the situation of trying to get people to, bet on this place and invest in this movement that we're trying to start. And without question, they were like, yeah, we're in. Like, absolutely. And so with that, Maggie became our first ever salesperson, and still to this day, the only one here to win Employee of the Month. She's Employee of the Month 1 year and 5 months in a row because of that first sale. And on the back of that Pet Planet on 8th Street sale, this whole place began to sprout. So it was a connection made instantly from the old days, and then staying true to our word of saying, hey, we got a chance to promote you again, and them saying, love it, we love you, we love what you do, and I right back at you, let's do this together. And that is how Pet Planet on 8th Street became the first believer in this new thing that we started. And it was very exciting, and we love them all so much over there. It's such an incredible place, and we're so
aside
happy.
from Deneb and Nickel Plumbing and Heating.
Well, yeah, no, the family ones, of course, like our connections that we have. Look at this. I'm almost
Who was
got
that
to there.
talking just there?
Yes.
Hey, it's Coach
Hey, what's he
Kamatoo.
feasting on? What are you eating over there, cowboy?
I made an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, you're eating LB's ice cream sandwiches?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness he isn't watching. He'd be upset, bro. I love it. LB, if you're watching, Coach Kamatoo earned that one right there. Ice cream sandwiches. So there you go. That's the story. What do you think?
Love it. I think, and I love how you talk about it, or about Pet Planet on 8th Street as believers.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to go, right, we'll give you a few bucks. We want to see some return, like direct return on it. I think that's when it comes to sponsorship. And I worked in that space in the corporate world for a number of years, is if it becomes just transactional, it doesn't last, and it's actually not a big contribution. But when it's about believing in what you're working towards, it means something more. And just the way you speak about them,
Yeah,
you can tell there's a genuine care there.
Yeah. And make no mistake as well, they have seen uptick. Like they're benefiting from it as well, and that's the best part, because we're proving that it works. And so it's a really cool story, and it's like on a small scale, it sort of made me believe in human beings again, because you go to all these different places and they're just laughing. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and you're sort of just getting shooed out the door. And so you get so downtrodden, and then you have someone be like, yeah, I see it. Let's do it. Boom. And there it is. It just like lifts you back up. It says, okay, so there is something to this that we're trying to do. And I think that was very, very awesome. So we love our buddies over there.
I have an idea.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'll start with a story that I don't know where it's going.
Can we start with the hat first? Hold on. What's going on there?
It's the Crushers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, logos have changed over the years.
So this is the Junior Crushers.
Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha.
And,
Okay.
2011, 2014 style this year.
As you were.
AJ, do you have door-to-door salespeople still in Australia? Is that still a big thing to do? Yeah, like from Optus or Telstra? Yeah, right. Oh, right now, like, will someone not go like this? Like, right? And then you answer the door.
That was good. I wasn't
That was
sure
really
what a
good.
knock sounds
A lot of electrical companies, not Telstra.
good. Painting a
All right.
picture.
You're supposed to answer, say yes,
Like a
hello.
radio play over here.
How may I help you?
Okay, yes.
Then they got on the
Yeah,
horse.
right. No worries. Yeah, right. No worries. I was just over at your neighbor's house, Melinda, and I was just wondering. She's switching over
It
with
is.
us at Optus. She's coming on over. She likes the program that we're doing there. So I just thought I'd just friendly stop over and see if maybe you'd want to switch over too. I noticed you're probably with the Telstra. You want to switch over to Optus as well. So if I could just have a few moments of your time, we could maybe go over the platform and everything that we can do for you. Does that sound? Can I come in?
And then you close the big
And then
heavy
right
door
there
in
is-
their face, and it goes.
I have a funny story where I actually got so annoyed at security companies that stopped by. This is when I was young. I was just like, I'm not interested. And the guy was so persistent. I was like, well, that's why I have a dog. And he's like, well, I'll tell you actually that if your dog was to attack somebody, that you would actually be held liable and could get charged even on a B&E. And I was like, well, that's interesting. And that's why I have a shovel and I have no cameras in my backyard. So when my dog murders that person, I just bury them in the backyard.
With the others.
And then the guy was just like, okay, well, have a good day. And I was like, sweet. That's all I wanted. I wanted you to go away. You know, I hate. But speaking of which,
Where's this going?
we're in that market.
he
So I
warned
think,
us.
He did.
like, I don't want to annoy Pet Planet on 8's neighbors,
Yes.
but it would be neat because they're in, what are those things called? Shopping center or
Shopping mall, strip mall?
Strip mall?
strip mall,
Strip mall?
area. Like,
Yeah.
we should just hit everybody in there. Just like, hey, I was just popping in.
What would the sound we make on their door sound
Paint the
like?
picture. Paint the picture.
It would, is there glass here? Hold on. It would be more, not a porcelain, but it would be probably a glass door.
Okay. Very nice.
That's pretty good.
But they probably also just have their doors open and we
I
could just
suppose.
walk
Walk
in.
in.
Although we could call them. What
That's-
would that sound like?
Oh, the phone call.
That would sound like a quick hang up. Just like, not interested.
Here, I'm going to stop you right there because the other really big factor with all of this is our big two rules. No dinks, no assholes, and no politics, no religion. And that takes out a lot of businesses. Because we don't bring on businesses here if there's any question of their integrity or any question of them being good people, because we can't go into business with people that aren't good people. You know what I mean? You can't do it. It doesn't work for a situation like this. So it sort of levels out most of the other places there. And I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm just saying that one place, Pet Planet on 8th Street, I know they're good people. You know, so it's about getting to know the clients as well before you jump in. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fine. So we should just get to know their neighbors. That's all.
That's it. Okay. Get to know the neighbors. This is the all the way around table edition of your show, hanging out with Coach number 1. We got Coach Comma 2, Mr. Baseball, Simon Hiatt. Right beside me, we got the Phenom on the 1s and 2s, who I haven't even introduced yet. Phenom, say hello. Look at that. What a beautiful
The Phenom.
hand. Great hand. I want
Simon carries a Merce. What is
I do.
this?
It's my clutch, I call
A
it.
clutch. That's it. Okay,
It's
I have.
what
Can I?
Are you going through his clutch? That's
Yeah.
rude. Don't do that.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Here's the thing. You're speaking of good people
Yep.
and restoring your faith in humanity.
Yep.
So I was in. We went on vacation. I
Yes,
think.
you did.
yeah,
Canada.
last
Yeah,
week,
right.
right. I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here.
You
But I was
were.
there.
Yeah.
You were trying to find a
So the
Melbourne
next-
Magic.
So that was Wednesday.
The wind was howling.
So
Yeah, very
Thursday, the very next
A
morning,
little bit of rain.
we drove to Golden
Oh, I love
because
Golden.
my kid wanted to go.
What a great place.
zip lining.
My good buddy
Jacoby,
Benji got
yeah.
married there. True story. And Johnny
That's
Cob,
cool.
I think I told the story before. Johnny Coboner danced with Benny's mom to the Ween song "Piss Up a Rope." Did not go well. She gave him a whack around the dance floor. It's hilarious. Continue. Golden. Lots of memories there.
So there's some grinding going.
There, it was a fun wedding, and there was an
Gotcha.
awesome pool at the hotel we were at too. I remember.
In Golden, yeah. It's an interesting place.
It's very good. It's like surrounded. everywhere by mountains, and they're just like right in the middle of it. Very cool.
But
Sorry to
like
interrupt.
small mountains, like not big
Not
mountains,
giant,
just like
yeah.
valley-ish, like
Yeah, beautiful scenes.
like a large and very steep. The Golden must
Yeah.
be very challenging to
Yeah.
ski down because I was looking at it. I was watching like from a distance, and you see kind of the trails through the trees, and I was just like, that looks very hard to do. You look at Sunshine or something, it's like, oh, that just is a giant Table Mountain, and you can just kind of cruise down there
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Lots of signage, lots of
like
go this
Golden
way, that.
seems
Yeah.
like you go there with a purpose.
That's it. Zip lining.
So we went to Golden. We went zip lining.
Did you zip line?
Yep.
Oh man,
So did Louis. Here's a fun thing. So we went up there first. The package you can get is just a coaster. You buy your entrance to the park, and then you can do the mountain coaster, which is like a roller coaster
I love
sort
those
of
things.
thing.
Yeah.
And then you can do whatever. But if you get there early enough at 8, it's unlimited. Well,
the
it's pretty
best.
limited because it takes time to get through everything. So it's really not that crazy of a value. It's a little bit of value if there's no errors, and there were some malfunctions that kind of delayed things. But
That's
anyway,
pretty
so we went down the mountain coaster, and there's one part where it goes down and then through a tunnel, and then right after the tunnel, it's like smile to get your photo taken,
Oh, I love that.
which is a great trick because you look up, and then you're not noticing that you're going through the tunnel, and after the tunnel, you shoot out over the mountain and bend hard back, so then your neck jerks like this or whatever. It's pretty funny. I have some cool photos of that of myself, but
Nice.
we did that for bend, and everyone's like, yeah, this is good. Sarah's not quite into the whole heights thing, and
I'm the same way.
she gets nauseous a little bit,
Of
or
course.
like seasick, which is a funny story. When we took the fast boat from where were we? From Malaysia to Sumatra,
Ooh,
or
no,
from
thank you.
no, where was it?
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. But we were in Malaysia. It was from Kota Baru to wherever, whatever the dock. But we took the fast boat, and we felt it going, and then it was just like
Boom,
45
boom,
minutes
boom.
of just like hammering. And
I'm
it was a
honking.
bad scene, and
I'm
my wife was
honking.
green and just
Yeah.
puking the whole time. I was
Yeah.
like, "This isn't enjoyable." And we're trying to watch a movie. That's not the story I'm telling. So anyway, she's not very good.
I
with,
mean, he acknowledges
He
it.
did. He lets us know.
Not
Continue.
very good with that. So she did one rip. It was good. Then we got going. Louis' confidence grew on this, the coaster, and he's like, "You know what? I'll do the zip lining." So we went through it, and he was getting nervous, and he's like, "Dad, I'm going to go the fastest because I'm the lightest." I was like, "That's not how
That's
it
not
works,
science,
Grab.
bro.
I
Yeah.
will go the fastest because have a
Huge
heavy
match.
backpack on,
right.
and I'm heavier than I've ever been, probably."
Beautiful.
So it's like, anyway, we went, ripped down this thing. They started a little bit earlier, and then I just blasted past everybody,
See
and I
ya.
hammer into the
backstop.
bumper or whatever,
Yeah.
and it kind of bounced back. Then go,
Hurts.
I'm good. Louis is only 80 pounds, so when he hits, the girl that's helping is focused on Sarah, because Louis should have went beside me, because I would have been way ahead of him. They would have had time.
Yeah.
Sarah goes. They're like struggling to get her set
Off,
up.
yeah.
Louis hits the bumper and starts shooting back up because he's so light. So he's going back over the canyon, and he's just sweating bullets
Yeah.
and getting nervous. And
I
then
know
all of a
that.
sudden, everything I told him is true. Is like, yeah, because you're light, you might get sucked back in, and it's happening to him. So his eyes are like this. The girl had a ball on a string and throws a seed to him, and it's just like a great
Four-seamer?
throw. Yeah,
Nice.
just
Beautiful.
end over end, and the yarn is like just doing the little
Like
circle
fly
thing
fishing, man.
or
You're fly
whatever.
fishing out there. Yeah.
And Louis, just like not the best eyes, needs glasses. Like not the best, you know what I mean? Good pitcher.
Obviously.
Nervous for comebackers all the time.
Yep.
But he catches it for sure because he wasn't going to miss that moment. Like
Yeah, you
maybe
gotta save yourself.
the most locked in he's
Yeah.
ever been. Catches it. He didn't love that so much. Anyway, that's not what this story is about either. The golden moment is when we're in field to fuel up. Okay.
Yeah. With ya. All the way.
I set my Costanza wallet,
Yes.
which I can show you the damn. Oh, I have it in my pocket.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Proof in the
So,
pudding.
Here's my wallet.
Ah,
It's big. I
Costanza.
got it when I was in when we were going to Germany, and we thought all the rage was people scanning your credit cards through wallets and stuff. So this one has a blocker on it, so you can't
scam you.
No German scammers can get me.
That's
That was the
right.
logic, and I've had this for like 12 years
Beautiful.
since. Anyway, I go to fuel up, and then I'm like, oh, it's prepay. I'll go inside, get some weird things from Field that I don't
Candies,
need
yeah.
and whatever.
Of course.
And then I was like, no, we're in a hurry to get back. Set my wallet on the roof of the car, turn around, prepay, put the credit card in the pocket, fuel up. We're good to go. Hop back in the vehicle, and away we go, right? So somewhere down the highway, my wallet tumbles off the roof of my vehicle. Right?
That same wallet you're holding right now.
Yeah.
I was going to say you ruined the story a little bit by revealing the fact that you have the wallet.
Yeah.
You should have not taken it.
We know the outcome of the story now.
One quick criticism there. Please continue and get to whatever story it is you're actually telling.
Yeah.
The real one.
Well, here's the thing, though. That reminds me of another.
Oh, no. We only have so much time.
I've thought of like
Some of the
10
best-
things I want to talk about during this story.
Some of the best movies that I cherish, I know the ending to. Right? So it's just like, yes, I have my wallet.
And just like this,
yes,
those
there
stories
was-
are just a beautiful arc all the
Going to
way
the big
through.
one.
Just
Yes, there
story
was some
point after-
foreshadowing referencing
Uh-huh.
your faith in humanity. So
Yes.
you can see there's some damage on the wallet.
Sure.
I don't know if
Oh,
you can see that. It
Road rash.
It definitely fell and tumbled. I was hoping I left it at the gas station. So I called the gas station. They hadn't seen it.
Dude.
So then I kindly come to terms, and it's an hour and 20-minute drive from where we were. So my
So you
head
did the
is
whole
like,
drive without the wallet.
yeah, I went
And that
back to the
weighing
place,
on
and then
you.
I was
Yeah,
just like, wait a
that's
second, where's
bad.
my wallet? So I was like, man, do I drive back to Field to get it? And then I'm like, that's like going from Saskatoon to Prince Albert, which is an easy drive. But for a wallet, like how much is it worth? Like
Yeah.
what did I have in the wallet? Do I just start canceling things? And I'm like, man, that's a hassle. I'm definitely going to make that drive just to see. But I'm like, it's a busy highway, weaving mountains, lots of distractions to look at. The people are looking at. So am I going to get just steamrolled on the highway looking for a wallet by a
Dangerous.
truck?
Very
That's, you know what I
dangerous.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's going through my mind too. It's just like the hassle versus my life. And I was just like, for sure, hassle's worth going over my life. Like, I don't want to have to get a new
Yeah.
driver's license. You know what I mean? Even
Okay.
if I might die doing this. So we, what? What's wrong, AJ? So anyway,
I'm just trying to remember what the where we're anyway.
faith in
I'm
humanity.
listening.
Faith in humanity.
Okay, so
Okay,
Tell me
okay,
how much
sorry,
I
yes.
regret
Yeah,
leaving
that's
this
fine.
out on the table.
You started this.
It's all my fault. I'm
So
sorry.
anyway,
Go
so
ahead. Let's finish
I
this.
start
Yeah.
the drive, right?
Okay.
Called the gas station. They hadn't seen it. Start the drive to Field. I get a call. So hands-free, of course. I hit the button. And an RCMP officer, nice lady, just like, are you Ryan Mazie? I was like, yes, I am. Are you in the Banff area? I was like, yes, I am. She's like, did you lose your wallet? I was like, yes, I did. I was like, what's this about? They're like, well, your wallet was turned into the RCMP in
Come
Banff.
on.
And I was just like,
Amazing.
in Banff even.
No
I was like, I'm
way.
pretty much there. Like, I
It
just
came
need to
to
turn
you.
right. Like, it came to me.
you.
So then I was like,
Oh.
well, what's the story here? How did it get here? Because it couldn't have made the trip.
Yeah.
It's like, no, apparently some truck driver that was passing by had pulled over and then saw a wallet just outside a field on the side of the highway and decided to pick it up and was coming this way and figured the best spot would be the RCMP, which is true. Like, you could return it to a gas station, but they're
What are they
busy.
gonna
They're
do
not
with
going
it?
to, what
Yeah.
are they going to
No,
do?
that's
They're not going to go
incredible.
look it up. So it's just like,
Oh.
and I don't know who it is.
Faith
Couldn't
in
repay
humanity.
them.
See?
The only negative thing is, right before we left,
The trucker
I've been
stole your
having a
old
bunch
lucky
of
condom in there.
gift certificates that people had given me as being a coach and stuff like that, or my parents like don't know what to get me and they give me these gift certificates. So as they're sitting always by this one drawer by our stove, and I was like, I'm never going to use these if I don't ever have them. I go to Al's or I go to
Yeah.
Olympian or I go
Love
to
those places.
wherever,
Yeah.
and I just end up buying stuff. I don't have these gift cards. So I was like, I'm going to stuff this in the wallet and then I'll use it at some point.
And you lost the gift card.
I don't know where they are. They must
Okay,
have
they
flown
fell
out,
out.
or
Truck driver
or maybe
treated
the truck
himself,
driver
rightfully
tipped
so.
himself, which I have no problem doing.
You know,
Hopefully, they're good for any source of sports.
I gotta
This
tell you.
Olympian's pretty specific.
I got to tell you right now, that was almost worth the 10 stories to get there. Because
He cut
the
like
faith-
45 minutes
Yeah.
out of the middle.
Yeah,
I
We
think
could
we're
have had
there.
it. We could have had it.
Almost.
We could have
Almost.
had it. That's a
Can-
great story. Yes, go ahead now.
I'm gonna
Open
power
to the
through the
floor.
17 things I
Open
thought
to
of
the
during
floor.
that.
Here we go.
One time when I was in Mexico, going in the ocean, going swimming, put your money and credit card and ID into a plastic Ziploc bag, put that in your Velcro pocket, go swimming in the ocean for a couple hours, reach back and touch your pocket, your pocket's open, the bag's gone.
Game over, man.
My wife is way out in the ocean swimming, and it's like, oh God.
That's that.
This is like day 3 of the vacation. We've lost the credit card. We've lost all our cash.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is the worst thing that's happened. It's like, so I'm trying to get her attention. She usually wears glasses. She wasn't wearing glasses because she's in the ocean. Took her a long time to see, and she comes in. It's like, what? Did you almost drown or something? It's like, no, I lost the bag. And it's like, oh God, okay, well, clearly we're leaving the ocean. We're heading back to the hotel. We're gonna cancel the credit card. We're gonna cancel the ID. Oh, this is the worst. We had a bunch of Mexican currency in there. Start walking down the beach, walking for 5-10 minutes. And, hey, what's that on the shore? It was the plastic bag just lying there, filled with cash.
Treasure.
No one had stolen.
And your passports?
It wasn't passport. I think it was just
still
credit
everything
card
else.
and maybe my
See,
my
when I
driver's
go to
license.
Mexico or somewhere, I just leave a note on the door saying, leaving room full of money and passport. Just like, don't break in. You know what I mean?
Does that work?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'm getting lost.
One
found
more
it. Here
very
we go.
quick thing.
Here we go.
The swearing about or swearing at thing. Bring it back to you, Coach One.
Love it.
The Canadian passport system has been revolutionized and full-on kudos. Great work, Government of Canada, because if you're in Saskatoon, you know if you got to get your passport renewed, got to get a new passport.
Have to do
You're
that.
heading to Market Mall.
Have to do
You're
that.
lining up for hours. You're
Yeah.
waiting. My wife went through this.
I haven't done that yet.
You can now do it online.
Fully.
And it's the easiest thing in the world. It's so great. You got to go and get your digital photo taken instead of just like a printed out photo.
I did
You
that at Shoppers
upload it.
Drug Mart,
Yeah.
and then I waited 6 months and it wasn't legal anymore. So I have to go get another one. But now I've been waiting for this moment for them to make it so I don't have to go there.
You can do as of right now because it's a new pilot project. There's
Love it.
two
I'm doing
times
it.
a day where they open the window. I think
doing
it's
it.
5 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Definitely not doing 5
And I
a.m.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to take many days. First day I tried it at 5 p.m. Got right in there, filled it out. Took like an hour to fill it out, and
doing
then
it.
I
So
had to
wait,
get the photo.
I'm doing it.
You're a pilot like LB?
I'm not a pilot.
No, the pilot program.
Pilot project.
Project, yeah.
Like the,
For just pilots.
Yes, exactly. For the sake of this, yes.
Yes. Just
And
so
it
we don't
worked.
get into another story.
It worked so well. Kudos, whatever
Yes.
organization looks after passports in Canada, because you've made it so much better, so much simpler. I now have my next 10-year passport, and it's a bad photo.
The all the way around table continuing. Coach number 1 hanging out. He's in Australia. We got Coach number 2. We got Simon Hiatt, Mr. Baseball. Phenom on the 1s and 2s. Coach number 1, you got any comments before I get into all of mine about that whole thing that we just went on, that whole journey?
What was that drink you had last week that you had while we were on the show?
Cola coffee. He tried to replicate the Melbourne Magic.
There's a big reset when you go on vacation. I don't remember any of this.
Okay.
But there must have been
Wow.
I do now recall you thought it's changed me, hasn't it? Like the energy.
I was
that
just gonna
have,
say, did
like,
you
yeah.
have one of those before? You had one of those today before you came on the show.
I did diesel ice cream sandwich.
That is true. We saw
And I
that.
think I'm very easily affected by sugar, Adrian.
There it is.
By sugar, yes.
Okay.
Can we get this man some warm milk?
Just put it in a saucer. Zip lining. I put zip lining
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
I have zip lining things too.
With
Go ahead.
paddle boarding, like why? Why do people even do this? Like paddle boarding is one of the dumbest things ever. Just sit down, stop showing off. It's a kayak, chill out. Zip line, same sort of idea. I was in Mexico. We had gone many days of drinking. My buddy Pistol Pete and I, we had a 5:30 a.m. bus ride down the rocky road into the mountains for the zip line in Puerto Vallarta. And we finished drinking at 5:15, took a 15-minute nap, got on the bus, went to the big bus that goes over the terrain and does this the whole time. The hangover slowly starting to make itself known, exactly, with a whole bunch of screaming people. The worst, we get to the zip line, and first thing they say at zip lines is, don't mess with the zip line, it'll slow you down. And I think there was about 18 different zip lines through the beautiful jungle in Mexico, and I think 13 out of the 18 I ended up in the very middle because I was swaying too much. And I had to pull myself all the way to the other side.
Oh.
Whilst hungover, middle of a Mexico trip, one of the worst experiences of my life, turned me off zip lines forever. And I still remember the feeling of the arms being numb after about like the 4th or 5th time doing that, and then just keep going because you don't know anything else, and it's what
Muscle
you have to
memory.
do.
That's why your arms are
It was
just jacked.
horrifying. Yeah,
Like
so
an 80s
jacked.
wrestler.
So jacked. So zip lines are stupid, and I hate them.
I was gonna
Unless
say-
there's
There's
zip line
different
people
ones.
out
Like
there.
this one, like in
Hold on,
Golden,
you've
there's
done-
the
you've done
Adventure
enough.
Park. No,
No,
quiet.
it's Simon's
The
turn.
Adventure Park has little zip line platform to platform, but this thing was just like major platform to major across a large.
That's what these were. It was in
all
the middle
those,
of the
just
Mexico
endless.
jungle. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I had to pull my way all the way through. It was horrifying. Zip lines.
I think by and large, I love the show South Park. I think they do so many great things. They tackle things well.
That
I don't
episode,
necessarily entirely agree with all of their viewpoints, but I do by and large. I think one of the things they absolutely nailed was the
Zip
zip line
line, so,
experience,
yeah.
where
So
it's
good.
like, man, that first zip line was great.
Yeah.
The second zip line, yeah, that was pretty fun. Third zip line, yeah, not bad. There's like 40 more zip lines that they just keep going and going,
It's
and that
incredible.
was exactly my zip line experience when
Yeah.
I was in Costa Rica.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's zip lines. You ever zip line, Coach One?
Not that I can remember. So obviously,
Yeah, you don't need-
I think
trust
if I would have the adrenaline rush,
Trust me,
but
man. It's a tough one.
there is something about. I'm going to go back to this. Goes back to Pet Planet on 8th Street. And
Oh.
just if anybody has a neighbor, a friend, or have a pet, just check it out. Go buy them a gift from there.
Yeah.
But there's something about doing the right thing, and I bet you wallets. A lot of people would have wallet stories where it's gone and it showed up.
Sure.
Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl, he talks about in his book, he talks about how they were playing with Pantera at some concert, and the guys from Pantera said, "Hey, you should come. We've got a strip club in some city in America. If you're ever if you're ever there, come by, check us out." And he tells a story of him and Taylor Hawkins decided one day, let's go check it out. Now they had to travel 800-900 miles to go and see them, and they went, stopped at a gas station, lost his wallet, realized that when they got to the strip club and they needed some ID to get in, the security guys were like, "No, you can't get in." They're like, "Well, look, the guys who own this told us to come. We played with them." So they got in. But he tells a story that 10 years later, he was at a different gas station, and this lady goes, "Are you Dave Grohl?" He's like, yeah, that's fine. "Did you lose your wallet 10 years ago in this town at this gas station?" And he's like blown away. He says, yeah. He goes, "That was my parents' gas station. They've still got your wallet if you want it."
No
That's
way.
awesome.
Did he get it? Did he go get it?
Yeah, and he got his wallet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's
See,
good.
those
That's really
bands
good.
too, man. I'll tell you, it was probably somewhere in Texas because Pantera, they did the goal song for the Dallas Stars. They're big hockey guys. And shout out to Pantera. Well, what's left of Pantera is very, very awesome. And yeah, metal guys, man. That's what it's all about right there. That's a beautiful, beautiful story. I do got to talk a little bit about this right here, you guys. The passport. This is your passport to delicious wing heaven. 69 different flavors for you to choose from. You can pick up the passport at Bugsy's in Lawson Heights or Markham Mall. Stamp them off. Get this whole thing full. Then you win the shirt. Look at that. Right there. I did this 69 at Bugsy's. Okay, very exclusive club. And every Tuesday and Thursday, they have a wing night. So you're getting over half price off on all of these. And they are wing flavors that you would never try unless you had a passport to show you the way to chicken wing heaven. So get on out. Tuesdays, Thursdays, a great way to get that thing stamped as well. You can order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order in the memo with your favorite flavors, and they will come right to your door. You were looking like you had something to say.
I mean, I thought of something else to say, but
I was ready. I really wanted
it wasn't about wings or. I want you to finish the Bugsy 69.
So that's the Bugsy 69 to Brad and Jen and the teams over at Smitty's and Bugsy. We love you guys. Thank you again. The official sponsor of the Bugsy's Game Day Feast, going down each and every episode of the 13th Melon, our green and white live watch party show that we do with LB and his grandpa Tom. It's a lot of fun. And they send us a couple wings and some appetizers, and we enjoy them. We show them off with a top-down camera. It's all very good. As well, our friends over at Super Skills Hockey, crushing it right now out at the Martinsville Rec Center. They got so many cool things for you to enjoy. They just had Swaggy P in there over the weekend. Very cool stuff. You can get involved with them at superskillshockey.ca. This is a website right here. Look at that. We have a theme song that we sing to get it in your ear so you can remember it. I still use said theme song to remember when everyone asks what's the email. And then I respond with, oh yeah, it is 1, 2, 3, Contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. And they say, oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, is it like all of that? I'm like, no, it's just contact@dufferinav.com. It's all the other stuff you don't need. And then we throw this right at Coach One's face. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was close.
Geez.
Coach Mays is trying to.
That was good. That was perfect
Hit AJ
timing.
in the rooster.
Well done.
No, the Roadrunner.
The Roadrunner.
Close. I knew what you're talking about. Dufferinav.com, that is the website. Recently updated thanks to our friend Royal Anders. It's fantastic. I can maneuver it, and that's all I wanted, because if I can do it, anyone can, because I hate websites. Brooklyn Spin, send it that way. Twitch Stream. The Hansel of Twitch Stream, so hot right now. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That's where you find us. Phenom, we're getting back into a Chrono Trigger. It's going to be his third run this Friday. We'll be at it next. Yesterday, Uncle Brando and I did some Shining Force 3. I don't really have my headpiece in, so I can.
That was perfect. Yeah, nailing it.
Then up here?
Solid noodling.
Thank you. That's Matt from all the bands. He's a member of our All Out Angst edition, the Tuesday show around here. That gets us on. And so you can check all that stuff out. It's a lot of fun. Friday, 7-ish p.m. we'll be doing that. Oh, I can't reach it. Anyone reach that? I think we'll just have to will it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that worked. Nicely done. That was awesome, dude. Oh, well, so far this show we've learned a lot about Coach Comet 2. We've had a lot of fun. I want to get to some baseball talk because, man, oh man, that's what we should have been doing about 40 minutes ago.
This has all been good stuff. I think this is
real life, real
fantastic.
people
We're
doing
in the
real
dog
life
days.
stuff, right? And this is it. Everyone can relate to all the stories that have been told. As I look over and notice how much everyone is sweating. 26 right now inside here with 2 ACs going on.
It's not bad. Like it's
hot.
Considering how hot it is outside, it's okay in here.
Do I dare say not so hot? The Toronto Blue Jays with their series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. They got one more to go tomorrow, or is it
No, that was
this
it.
afternoon? That was it.
Hot.
Well,
They
because
played
they
this
won.
afternoon?
They played this
They
afternoon.
lost
They
2-1.
lost.
They lost, yeah.
The Acid Hound on the mound. Losing 2
Johan
of 3.
Oviedo shutting him down.
That guy.
So their next series,
Where are they going? What are we doing?
where are they going? Seattle?
Great question.
I just looked at it.
I barely
Miami.
keep track of
Marlins.
the Cubs.
Yeah, Miami.
Oh,
They're in
Miami.
Miami. That's right. So they're going to Miami.
They have
Sneaky good Marlins team.
Yes. That's what I was going
very
to get
sneaky.
to.
Yeah.
Very lately sneaky.
Does losing 2 of 3 games to the Pittsburgh, I know Skeens was pitching game 1, and they actually knocked him around quite a bit, which was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like Gosman outpitched him, dare I say, right? Like, we
I
can
would
say
agree.
that? So I was okay, sort of let that one go. You win the second one, you lose the third one. Is there any sense of worry from losing a series with a Pittsburgh? We're going to start with Coach number 1 before we get, because I know you guys are going to have lots to say. Coach number 1, thoughts?
Not at all. I mean, I thought this week Simon might have worn a different T-shirt since we won the series against the Cubs.
Didn't want to
Just
bring that up.
It's okay.
I didn't want to bring that
give
up.
kudos where kudos is due. If anything, the Jays should be excited. We got the Beebs. The Beebs is starting
it.
game 1. Is he starting game 1? He's definitely pitching in the
Starting Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yep.
Friday.
Friday. So if anything, we're in a good spot. And I think if anything, that is going to. So now what's happening with the rotation is they've just announced that Lauer is going to be dropped to the bullpen.
This
for the
is what
weekend.
I was going to say.
That's where I was
what I was
going
gonna
to
talk about.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Coach.
Keep talking.
So, I
Will
think
someone
for
let
the Jays-
Coach 2 talk, please? For the love of God.
Actually, yeah, Coach Comet 2, what are your thoughts on this? Just
No.
curious.
It makes sense, and we've said it all along. However, right, like if we want to, I'll just get to my feelings because I guess I run on a little bit. Barrios
Have a
hasn't
drink
been,
of your
yeah.
sugar drink there.
Barrios hasn't been very good.
That's the name. That's the one we're
Barrios
talking
has
about.
not been very good. He's had these moments in his life, right? Scherzer's been pretty solid lately, but like we always look to the playoffs. So what's it going to be what's it going to look like in the playoffs? Let that come. We already know this is the team. There's going to be no changes. They've got the team, so just let it play out. Continue with the ebbs and flows. They were so hot. They got so far ahead that if they just continue on a 500 path into the postseason, they'll get there. They'll have a very respectable 91 win season, or 92 or 93 or 94, whatever. It's in that
94.
they should get to 90, right? So it's let it play out. So the smart choice is to put Lauer in the pen. He can go 4 or 5 strong innings in relief if they needed to. So if their pen needs a break, well, then they start Barrios for 3 innings, and then Lauer comes in for 3 or 4. It's a smart move.
Bullpen days look a lot easier like that, hey?
100%.
If you're going to do it, yeah.
Now, is he going to be solid out of the pen, as solid as he was when he has an hour to prep? But I think a professional just needs to prepare. If he's got an idea he might be going in, well, maybe he's preparing for that during that game.
He's been around long enough, I think. That's sort of the idea. With that in mind, that big talk is, and I'm surprised when you announced that Lauer's the guy to move, because he's been really, really good. And Barrios has been the one sort of weakest link, if you can say that, with a guy who's been decent at, a very high pressure situation as far as you're in a playoff run. Every game's important. You got to do the best you can. And he seems to be the only guy who consistently hasn't quite lived up to the hype that we expect from him. Whereas Lauer's been such a beautiful surprise. Mm-hmm. And he's also the only lefty in that rotation, isn't he? Or formerly.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So you're going to go straight 5 righties. I believe that there's some benefit in,
giving it
back and forth. Yeah.
Yep.
And so to hear that's what they went, I thought it was 100% guaranteed that Barrios would be sort of the guy. We're like, hey, just so you know, we're not sending you down or anything, but we're going to put you in the pen. You're going to be our long guy. You're going to be the guy that can fill and sort of go with that. Because the other thing that I think of is when you are a starter like that for so long, you know how baseball works, and you may not know how to do it, but you will understand the road to being a guy that comes out of the bullpen compared to a kid who just came up, who is in the zone. Like, why would you want to mess with a guy who's been so successful when no one expected him to? And that really throws me off a little bit.
I think the thing with Lauer is... Sorry, go ahead, Coach One.
This is one of the toughest things as a coach, is you go momentum over talent.
Yeah.
So in this case, so you think of Barrios. How do we say his name? Is it Barrios?
Barrios, I believe.
Barrios.
We're saying 3 different things to answer your question.
Barrios.
Berries.
Barrios.
It's berries.
So berries. Okay, so he has been consistent. So since 2018, he's led the league in starts.
Yeah.
He's on track for 170 innings pitched. His ERA right now is lower than it's below 4, so that's lower than what his career ERA is. It's below the MLB average. So I feel like his last 3 outings, I think he's had 1 that was good and 2 that hasn't. So there's this question mark around, he's struggling. But again, as a coach, do you go over momentum, which Lauer has right now, or do you back talent and consistency? And I think what the Jays are just showing is they're going, Barrios is professional. He's been around for a while. We know that in a big sample size, he produces. And I also think it's probably the one that causes the less noise for the team to go with the younger guy, to put him in there. Whereas if you put Barrios down there, or even Bassett actually might be a guy that would go, whatever, I'll just do whatever it takes to win. Yeah. But I think if Barrios went down, that would cause a lot of... They talk about he's been our starter, opening starter
day,
the last 4 years.
Opening day guy.
And so I think it's a smart move. And we got to remember, this is for the next 3 to 5 days. That could switch. Yep. Somebody's going to need a rest. Somebody's going to get a twinge. So I think as a Jays fan, there's nothing to be worried about. If anything, it just demonstrates perhaps what management has done, and they've created some good depth that gives us some options.
I don't think, if we want to fast forward and get concerned about postseason, I don't think any of these pitchers will be left off of the postseason roster. Like you sometimes see the Dodgers might leave a starter out of their rotation, even off the roster, right? Because you have to submit your roster, and they love their bullpen that much. So they're like, no, these are our 3 starters for these 3-game set. We're not going to even have these guys as an option. We love our bullpen. We know we love it. Where I think for the Jays, it'll be a game or a series time decision where they'll have to make that choice. But even if it comes to the playoffs and they're like, you know what, we're going to go with an opener, and Lauer's going to be an opener, like, Maybe he goes 1 or 2 innings only just to get through the first 6, 7, 8 batters, go through the order once, and then you go and hand the ball to Bassett or Barrios or whatever. You do some game, and maybe he gets the start, even though the other guys, he's no longer in the rotation. I think they can do a lot of different things with their lineup, like the Jays lineup, their bullpen, and their starters. So you're right. Whatever's happening now is for the next week.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I love it.
And Lauer has pitched out of the bullpen before, and
That's
I don't think
another one.
Jose Barrios has. And they are, when you're talking about someone like Jose Barrios, who's been a starting pitcher his entire career, it is almost like a different position. Like it's starting pitcher, relief pitcher. They're two different things.
Not only that, a
I think from
demotion
a
too,
mental-
right? It would feel like a demotion.
It would.
You're going to break his
And
brain.
I think you got to stick with Jose in the rotation. Move Lauer to the bullpen.
He's had a good year.
yeah, that's the crazy
He's
part.
having a good year.
Yep.
Besides the
He's had
home
a very
run,
good year, yeah.
Bassett, he's given up 22 home runs. Bassett's given up 21.
Guys are going to give up.
The
home
league
runs.
worst is
It's just what
29.
happens.
Oh, so they're right down the bottom.
They're in the mix. They're in the 20s for like they're getting touched up a little bit. But depending, you know what I mean? I would take a one-run home run any
all
day
day
of the week.
Solo
and
dingers, no big deal.
manufactured
Yeah.
runs.
That was the
over and
Fergie
over,
Jenkins
so.
approach.
There you
He was
go.
okay with giving up those solo shots.
Yeah.
Just can't
Don't
can't
do it with
walk
guys on.
ahead. And something else to keep in mind in September, just to get through that month, assuming the Jays are able to keep their lead and just maintain and can kind of start planning for getting that rotation to where they want to, getting the bullpen, they're going to be able to actually add an extra arm and an extra
the
bat
call-ups.
in September.
September call-ups,
Yeah.
baby.
Which isn't as insane as it once was when you used to be able to have 40
was
guys on your
nuts.
roster. all of a
That was
sudden.
crazy.
And thankfully some common sense applies
Well,
now.
hold on. Now that's another question. Who are there guys that we'd be excited for a call-up? Are there any big names raking down in the minors? Anyone know?
This is where I'm going to look at the Blue Jays experts.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Coach. He's my guy. Coach is coming too. Any guys raking in the minors?
Raking, like hitting wise?
Hitting or pitching, anyone
the
just
one thing
blowing
I
it up.
noticed recently is Manoah's put 2 good starts
That's
together.
a name that we have.
Interesting.
Okay,
As well.
so he'd be one.
Yeah. Who else are they fast tracking?
Trey Savage.
Who's that relief
That's
pitcher?
right.
Trey.
Savage.
Yes,
is
Savage.
going up. Hitting wise, yeah, just guys that have been there before. So they have Orelvis Martinez.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
Martinez.
raking. I'd have to look up the stats and see who's there.
He was at the start of the year.
Bisons aren't doing good, actually. They're near the bottom. So I
Okay.
don't think anyone's put together collectively a great season. But I think there's still the guys that have the experience that have
Yeah.
been up with the bigs before.
Well,
that you
who
can
did they
call
just
on.
send down? Was it not Lucas?
Lafafito.
Yeah, Joey Laprofito. So
Right.
he'd be a guy. Are there any speeds? I'm a huge fan of the gimmick moves, like bringing in the guy that's going to pinch run for the whole playoff run. Those guys that,
Right.
you know, who's the Canadian kid that they had there that was just
Dalton Pompey.
Yeah, Pompey. I love watching that guy steal. Like I love guys like that. Is there anything like that they got? I haven't been going down the pipeline very much, so I have no.
don't know.
No, okay, we'll leave that. That was a bad question for me to ask as a host, especially when it is time to wake up Frankie and make our way out of here for
Before
today.
we do, we're doing great. However, Canada's summer games are going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
that's legit.
I think we all know somebody that knows somebody that
Yeah.
the kid is playing in it or whatever. I'd just like to shout out a girl that was on our team this year, the first ever
Nice.
time in Canada Summer Games has featured baseball for girls. So the 16U is the age category for the Canada Summer Games, and Andy Marshall just threw a 2-hitter,
Nice.
8 strikeouts. Saskatchewan sitting 3-0.
Whoa.
Fantastic.
Here
They're
we
doing
go.
amazing. I just messaged with her dad and said it's all because of me. So that's pretty cool. No, he didn't say. He said she's playing absolutely unreal. The team
Great
is
coaching.
really good.
Great coaching.
They have some really solid girls.
Fantastic.
Really good names, you'd know, like Sukin. I think there's a Sukin on the team.
Nice.
AJ would know that name. And
Is there a Borthwick?
there's a Borth. Yeah, that's
you
rude
go.
to me. Yeah, Crusaders is on the team too.
Mercedes,
She's
yeah.
unreal. So there's a lot of good ball names on that team.
Fantastic.
Shout out to Amy Prokop, too, I think, who is also out at the Canada Games, who is my frequent color commentator on
Yes, sir.
Raptors games. It's also her birthday today, so happy birthday, Amy.
And she was on
Yeah,
good.
happy birthday.
She was on Good Sports as well.
She was on Good
With
Sports.
Flex. Yeah, very well done. Coach One, any thoughts as we make our way out here?
I've been watching The Captain on Disney. So about Derek Jeter.
Oh, snap. Any good?
Overrated. What?
No. It is fantastic.
He
I
made
just
a
went to
the
the
player,
episode
not the show.
He made a relay play once in the playoffs, don't you know? The guy's a legend.
He's good.
He always
He's
used to
great.
do that crazy
Yeah.
throw where he'd jump up in the air. He
I
invented it. He's the only one who's
Cheater.
He
ever done
invented
it.
it.
Cheaters.
But he's a
He's a
terrible
great player.
shortstop.
I kid because he's a Yankee.
Yeah.
No, he's good. Anyway, go on. You're watching a show.
Anyways,
blah,
I
blah,
just jump on it. It is fascinating on a number of fronts, especially the episode where they talk about him and A-Rod.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that was an interesting dynamic.
Once you're out of Jeter's circle, you are out.
No
There's
kidding.
no getting back in.
Well, dude, like, I think we all learned that the second that he started giving gift bags to the lady friends
Yeah.
to thank them for romantic evenings. Very mature.
Not true. It's not true, apparently.
Well, that's what I would say too if they did a documentary about me. So legend has it, I guess we were supposed to say. So.
Let's get Minka Kelly on the show. We'll ask her.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for making it in. I always appreciate it. The All the Way Around Table is always a fun show, and I look forward to seeing you guys each and every Wednesday here. And I want you all to know I love you so much. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow. Karma's very real. Keep doing those good things, and it'll happen to you, all right? Have a great Wednesday!